Welcome to chessstrategyguide.com, and in today's lesson we will see the opening mistakes in the Slav defense. d4, d5, c4, c6 is the beginning of the Slav defense. Knight f3, knight f6 and g3. Knowing that in the next move white is going to play bishop g2, black captures the pawn on c4 because it can be protected by b5 pawn in the next move. D takes c4, bishop g2 and b5 protected the c4 pawn. White castles. White has castled and ensured the safety of his king. Black plays e6, giving a way to his dark bishop to come out and then to castle. Knight c3, bishop b7, e4, bishop e7, e5, knight d5 and knight e4 controlling the g5 square. To avoid or to loosen this control, black plays h6, but at the same time it weakens the pawn structure on the king side. Knight h4 gives the way for its queen to enter into the king's side territory. Knight d7, queen g4, and it's a mistake. And the black plays its excellent move g5, attacking the knight on h4 square. Now knight has only one safe square, and that is f3. If the knight is moved to the f3 square, it will block the queen from retreating to the safe square. But avoiding this or ignoring this, white plays knight f3 and it is a blunder, and black plays h5 and the queen is trapped. See the another example of the Slav defense. d4, d5, c4, c6, knight f3, and instead of playing knight f6, here black plays bishop f5. Knight bd2, e6, e3, knight d7, b3, h6, bishop b2, knight g f6, bishop e2, bishop d6, knight e5, knight e4, knight takes knight, bishop takes knight. And here if you observe the position, you will see that the black's light squared bishop is ready to pick up the pawn on g2. Once this bishop comes to this square, it will have a control of the f1 square, and black king will not be able to move to the f1 square. In that case, the black king will have only one square to move, that is d2 square. Once this bishop comes to this g2 square, the black's dark squared bishop is ready to come to the b4 square, check, and the queen will have to move to the d2 square, and in this process white will lose its queen. Ignoring this fact, white captures the knight on d7, and this is a blunder. This is a mistake, because immediately black captures the pawn on g2 and takes the control of the f1 square. White plays rook g1 and bishop comes to b4 square, and there is only one option left to play queen d2. and in this process white loses its queen.